thank you for joining us today for another episode of Cafecito Time con Cata. Gracias, amigos, por acompañarnos en otro episodio de Cafecito Time con Cata. You know, I am a firm believer that God places guardian angels in our life for a reason. Yo soy muy creyente que Dios pone ángeles guardianes en nuestros caminos para cuidarnos y para que nos bendigan. Y pues gracias a Dios a mí, yo tengo un angelote de la guardia aquí conmigo. I have been very, very blessed by having an amazing mentor as I go through this thing we call life. Uh-huh. So, without further ado, let's welcome Diana. Diana, bienvenida.
Okay. Gracias, Cata. Gracias.
Vamos a empezar con unas preguntitas y luego ya, pues, ¿cómo se llama? What's your name? Where are you from? Where do you live? And a fun fact about you.
Okay. So, me llamo Diana Cordova. My name is Diana Cordova. I am original, in case you didn't hear the accent, from Madrid, Spain. And I live in Clovis right now. So, well, for a while I've been living in Clovis. And a fun fact about me, thank you for asking, because I always love to share. A lot of people think I'm German, but I'm not. But I am fluent in German. So, that's, I think, is a fun fact.
Entonces, ¿cuántos lenguajes sabe, Diana?
Bueno, fluent, y para mí fluent, for me fluent means that you can read it, write it, and speak it. Mm-hmm. Definitely, it seems like I speak English right now. Espanol, Spanish, German, those are completely fluent. Now, do I have knowledge of other languages? Yes, but not fluent.
Okay. So, tell us a little bit. I want the listeners to get to know the amazing person you are. Oh. So, I'm just going to ask a few questions and kind of go into depth about it, okay? Y vamos a hacerlo Spanglish para que la gente que nos esté viendo lo entiendan en los dos lenguajes,
seguro,
okay?
Seguro.
Where do you work and what's your title?
So, trabajo en la universidad, in Eastern New Mexico University. I work at ENMU. And my title is, mi posición es directora de todos los asuntos multiculturales en la universidad. So I'm the director of multicultural affairs at ENMU.
Okay. So what do you do? What do we do, Diana?
Yeah. Well, to resume it, because we don't have that much time to be concise, Kata and I create all the cultural programming at the university. We create them, but it's only because we have magnificent students. The students, the department that Kata and I, el departamento que Kata y yo trabajamos, todos los eventos son organizados por estudiantes. So all the events are programmed and run by students, and then Kata y yo, as professionals, we direct them and kind of showing the way. We lead them the way and we guide them.
So what is one piece of advice you'll give to someone starting out in their career? Como por decir, yo que estaba... Would you mind telling our televidentes cómo nos conocimos?
So Kata vino cuando estaba en su último año de high school. Kata, I had the pleasure to meet Kata through a program, TRIO, a program that they asked me if we could hire students, high school students, to work in the department, kind of to mentor them and to guide them. And I was very lucky to meet Kata. They let me have Kata. So that's how we met. I guess we connected immediately, and she loved what she was learning, and I loved who she was, because to work in our department, definitely, para trabajar en nuestro departamento, tienes que tener esa energía. I always tell the students, it's not what you know, it's you just have to have the passion. Once you have the passion, everything goes as planned. So, and Kata has passion.
Do you think that could be tied to any job or just our job or like any aspect in life or?
All aspects in life, you need to have passion of what you do, because that means you'll be happy. And si eres feliz en lo que haces, everything is going to work out. Not that life is perfect, but passion to me is one
I
of
see.
the qualities or emotions that people should have in any job that they have.
I see. Um, so what advice would you give someone starting barely their career? Like it could be like an undergrad or someone that just graduated high school and just went straight to working, or any
Yeah.
like I guess like a general advice.
Muy buena pregunta.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say observe. Observe
Mm-hmm.
and listen. Um, so once you if you're new in anything, I think you need to observe what the other ones do. Listen, and also don't be afraid to, give your suggestions or opinions.
Okay. Um, who has been your most important professional mentor?
Ay, esa pregunta. So, I'm going to start saying that my parents, mis padres, because both of them, I was very blessed. Tuve mucha suerte de have parents who gave me all the tools to succeed. My dad, mi padre fue un hombre de negocios. My dad was a businessman, and he always told me everything in life is a business. Everything is negotiable. Everything, even your marriage, your children, you're always in business. So I took that really at heart, and I think everything in life is negotiable. Mi madre, um, su negocio fue raising me. So I was very lucky that she stayed
Oh,
home.
very nice.
So she taught me always to be true to myself. Always. My mom, always what she did is to be true to myself. Now, professionally at ENMU, there are two people that I believe without their advice, sin sus
Mm-hmm.
consejos y su caridad y amabilidad, without their caringness, I probably would not be here. Y esas dos personas son, we had a vice president of student affairs. His name is Dr. Musgrave, who I still keep in touch. Todavía estoy unida a este vicepresidente. So this has been over 24 years. Um, and his name was Dr. Gary Musgrave. He believed in me. I was younger. He believed in me, and he guided me, advised me, and showed me the way. So I did observe and I did listen. And number two is Dr. Patrice Caldwell. She was my confidant, my mentor. Whenever any situation occur, she's until this day she's still there. So I still keep in touch with those two mentors professionally in my life.
Un chin chin for
Yeah.
good mentors.
Yes, amen to that. Gracias.
De nada. Dr. Cole was
Yeah.
an amazing
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Okay, so who has been. Mm, okay, what would you describe as the importance of a mentor?
Um,
¿Cuál
they,
sería,
yeah,
perdón,
sí,
cuál sería la importancia de tener un mentor en tu vida que te guíe por
yeah.
el camino?
Crucial. It's very important that in life you have a mentor. Súper importante, porque en esos momentos that no sabes qué dirección tomar, that you don't know which direction, un mentor o una mentora siempre te van a poder guiar, siempre te van a poder dar consejo because they believe in you. So it's crucial. I always tell my students, so you have to find a mentor. When you're going to school, it can be your advisor. You have to find a mentor that has gone already through the feelings, emotions, professionalism that you already have gone through.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
How this is a like a little funsy question because
Uh-huh.
we like to
Uh-huh.
have fun. So, who do you want to be like when you grow up?
I love this question.
Yo quisiera ser un coco.
Yeah. Oh, sí.
Sí, para
¿Por
estar
qué?
en la playa así
Oh.
relajadita.
Mi heroína, mi ídolo, my yes, who I really my hero in life would be Mother Teresa of Calcutta, because Mother Teresa, she is the strongest, kindest person in life. I have read a lot about her. I have watched probably every moment that I can from Mother Teresa. She was strong, kind, and no matter what the situation was, who she was with, because we all know Mother Teresa was with all kind of presidents
Mm-hmm.
and hierarchy. She always, her faith was first, her charity, and she stayed true to herself, which that reminded me always to my mom, to mi mamá, que
Mm.
siempre me decía, tienes que ser quien eres, con educación, pero tienes que ser quien eres. You
Mm.
need to be who you are.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So eh, during your lifetime, when do you when do you think you grew the most, and what caused that growth?
So, ser madre,
Mm.
I think that's when you realize, I definitely for me it's when I grew the most. It was not anymore about me. Now I have this beautiful baby that I had to take care, and it made me grow also as a person because I had my children in the United States of America. As I mentioned before, I am from Spain, so I had no family to help me out. I had no support. Um, my language, my customs were not the same, so I had to learn very quick to adapt. So I definitely, I would say, being a mama
Mm.
was yeah. I grew up.
Was
Yeah.
the most. Viana, tell us, so, alguna de la gente que nos
Uh
ve
huh.
es de amigos de México,
Uh
o
huh.
familia
Uh
de
huh.
México que yo tengo. So tell us, because they're, I've had these
Mm-hmm.
amazing opportunities to get to know people from all over the world. So, like, I kind of want them to feel que también, o sea, saben de
Mm-hmm.
otras partes del mundo. So, tell us about, like, baby showers. How you were telling me la otra vez de que los baby showers, ¿cómo
Oh,
se?
so in España we don't have baby showers. There's a lot of things we don't have
Mm.
in Spain that they have here. So I did not understand the concept of baby showers, and I was invited, and I kind of panicked because the baby was not born. So I did not comprehend how can you give a gift to somebody who is not in this world yet. So it was very, very hard for me to comprehend that. Then, as I was reading, I understood that baby showers because you're showering the baby with gifts before the baby arrives. But in Spain and most countries in Europe, you don't give gifts until the baby is born. And mainly the gifts are kind of jewelry. You give them a birth ring, a birth pulsera, bracelet, So, yeah, that was a learning experience.
Thank you for sharing that. I just think es muy importante que sepan de otros lugares del país, del
Yeah,
mundo, you know?
yeah.
Um, so when you wake up in the morning, Diana, so
Uh-huh.
you wake up and you're like, okay, we gotta get this bread, gotta get
Yeah.
this money.
Uh-huh.
So what motivates you when you wake up in the morning?
Definitivamente mi fe.
Mm.
He tenido la suerte de criarme con padres en España con una religión católica. And definitely my faith is what every morning I get up and I'm like, okay, let's do this and let me maybe get a smile from somebody, que alguien se
Mm.
sonría. So that motivates me every single morning en un cafetito también. So I'm going to drink.
You see. What have you learned about yourself recently? Your love languages, Diana.
Yeah. I am going to give credit to Kata
Oh.
for something that I kind of started to learn thanks to Kata again, and it's about the way the different generations communicate. Um, Katita me ha enseñado que las diferentes generaciones se comunican de diferentes maneras. So, definitely we are communicators.
Sí.
Kata is getting her master's in communications, and I was raised communication like this, talking.
Mm-hmm.
So there's moments that when people cannot express themselves, it's not because they cannot, it's just they express themselves in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have learned that. Thank you, Kata, for teaching me that.
Thank you. Okay, so this is a little funsy question that I
Uh-huh.
have for you. Can you say, porque la gente en México cuando piensan en españoles, o sea, piensan que todos se pistan la lengua cuando hablan así. So I want you to say like a very Spaniard phrase en español.
Uh-huh.
Ajá.
¿Vale? ¡Olé! Vamos, vamos chicos, venga, vamos, vamos.
Ah, sí, siempre lo dice. Cuando fui a España nos decían, vale, y nosotros, ok.
Yeah.
Y ellos, vale, y nosotros, ok.
Ajá.
Así estábamos.
Sí,
todos.
pero vosotros decís sale. Si lo
Sí,
piensas.
sale. Have you noticed que sí digo
sí,
sale? Y
sí.
cuando yo pienso que cuando la gente lo digo en español, que la gente piensa como que SEO, o sea, porque está hablando esta de SEO, como,
Yeah.
¿qué va a vender?
Bueno, la primera vez que te escuché que dijiste sale, ¿dónde quieres que me vaya? Y luego ya comencé que el sale vuestro es el vale nuestro.
Ajá. Sí, toda la influencia.
Pero nosotros siempre, vale,
Vale.
que es el inglés ok.
Uh-huh.
So,
Fun
yeah.
fact, cuando yo fui a España, Diana nos ayudó a mí y a Anabel con muchas palabras, porque pues yo hablo español mexicano y de rancho, ¿verdad? Y cuando fuimos, antes de que fuéramos, ya íbamos bien preparadas mentalmente, porque Diana nos ayudaba a diferentes palabras. Nunca se me va a olvidar el frigorífico, Diana.
Yeah.
Nunca. Y luego Anabel y yo fuimos a comprar y fuimos a la tienda. No, sí lo podemos poner en el frigorífico. Y ahí íbamos las dos con los carritos de comida. Ay, no. Y también los chupitos, que son muy importantes. I wonder if, porque, have I showed you the Mexican, I think she's an actress, que plays la Chupitos?
No.
Y es una super borrachita. Y
seguro.
sí, y I wonder if that's why they call her, because of the Chupitos.
Yeah. So Chupitos are shots. So we like. Yeah,
anyways, de café. De café. So, okay. So just a few more questions. What is one final thought that you want to leave our listeners with?
That's a good question. Just listen to others, mentor others. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and advocate for you and for what's right in life without being afraid.
And in my first episode, I said that que mi papá me dio la oportunidad. Like, he always told us, like, speak up because others can't.
Yeah.
And stand up for what you believe in. So kind of.
Well, my dad, both of my parents, when I came to the States, they told me, if you don't advocate for yourself, nobody else is going to be, because you're by yourself. So, so I took that by heart, and I think I've been advocating for myself and others. Yeah, you have to. What's right?
Easy. So, what was your favorite part? Since I asked you to be on the podcast, what was your favorite part of this journey?
Oh, being with you. Always when with Kata. Kata and I have such a beautiful, personal and professional relationship. We teach each other. We learn from each other. We have a lot of fun, which I think it portrays to others. So, but that you thought that I could even maybe bring or express some knowledge that I can give. So that's probably...
You're always sharing it to me, Diana, so I want you to share it to the whole world. Because you deserve it, and it's very good advice. And I'm very, very thankful that you've given me this advice, because I don't know. I'm telling you, Diosito plays guardian angels in our life, and
it's
it just,
mutual.
Bueno, ya estamos llegando al final y quiero terminar con una última pregunta, ¿ok? Ya es la última, prometo. So, what advice would you give your younger self?
that I don't know if people do this, but I did it, that at this age I was supposed to do this, at this age I was supposed to be here, at this age I was supposed to here. It's not going to work out. So all of those, plans that you do, to learn to be a little bit flexible with yourself, because it's not, you're going to put a lot of stress on you, and then that portrays to others. So it's good to have the plans that you think at this age you may do that, but most of the time life takes its turns. So to be flexible,
Y
I
sí,
think that would be my advice.
y sí, tiene uno que aprender,
Yes,
¿verdad?
yes, sí, completamente.
Bueno, primeramente, muchísimas gracias por siempre apoyarme, guiarme y darme consejos, Dena. Muchas, muchas gracias. Gracias por estar en este episodio y acompañarme. Y gracias a todos nuestros televidentes. Thank you all for who have been listening and watching the podcast. Recuerden, sigan brillando. Keep shining. Adiós.